Welcome, everyone. We're live at Betsy Layne Field on the campus of Betsy Layne High School. We are the Appalachian Prep Sports Network, APSN. Appalachian Prep Sports Network. Glad to have you with us here tonight. We have a matchup of two 1-1 teams. We're talking about Martin County. They come into this game with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. They lost to Lawrence County 35-7. They came bounced back with a 44-20 win over the Pikes Central Hawks. Betsy Layne, they have been an offensive machine in the first two games, averaging 43 points a game. They come into the game with a record of 1 win, 1 loss. They lost to Prestonsburg 69-46. Tough to score 46 points and then lose. And then they came back last week and they defeated the Pineville Mountain Lions by a score of 40-6. It's Martin County and Betsy Layne on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. We're going to step out, take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back with more and a closer look at these two teams as you listen to the game of the week on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. In a rush, dinner on the go, or ready to celebrate after the big game? Come into the Shelby Valley Diner. At the Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings made just the way you like them. And don't forget about our daily specials. Fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every day. Shelby Valley Diner is where flavor meets family. Come hungry and leave happy at the Shelby Valley Diner.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ronnie Newsom along with Eugene Newsom and our producer Thomas Rainey here tonight at Betsy Layne. As of right now, a beautiful, beautiful night for football. We don't know if it will remain that way throughout the night. Weather may come into play. We are going to have a 7 o'clock start instead of 7:30. And joining me tonight, of course, my cohort, Eugene Newsom. And Eugene, I expect to see a lot of points tonight, but I tell you what, it's going to be tough to match the game that Thomas and you had last week when Floyd Central came away with a 44-42 victory. That must have been some football game.
Oh, it absolutely was, and we had school records, and if you check our website, you will find up next, talking about the players that are up and coming. Freshman Keitron Mays set a school record in passing. He had over 300 yards passing. He connected with 4 touchdowns. Wes Buck over 250 yards receiving on 10 catches. Both of them school records when they got that 44-42 win over Morgan County last week. And Morgan County had come in with a nice win over Rowan County, but it was a close game. And you talk about these two teams, they have put up the points in the first two outings. Martin County comes in, they have scored 79 points in 2 games. Betsy Layne, listen to this, they have scored 109 points in 2 games. So get on your horse, Ronnie, and get ready to ride, because I think the ball's going to be running up and down the field. And we got some players to watch, and why don't you talk about some of those players that we've got to watch individually tonight?
Well, let's talk about Martin County first. Everything starts as it does with a lot of teams, and that's their junior quarterback, Devin Maynard. Outstanding on the hardwood, but outstanding in football. He has gotten off to such a great start here this season. You look at Devin Maynard, he's already rushed for 216 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's thrown for 174 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, for me, that was a season, but that's okay. And then they have a lot of different running backs. It's kind of a running back by committee, but everything starts with Devin Maynard. And like I say, one of the better quarterbacks in the mountain. And he's got some great skill people with him. I mean, one of them is a freshman. Daniel Dillon, he wears number 6. Also in the backfield, Jeremy Begley. Jeremy wears 23. And in the Crayson Lafferty, he's known more for his defense and his offense, one of the better defensive players in the entire state. We're live from Betsy Layne. We're going to step out, take another time out for the national anthem, and we'll be back with more as you're listening to the Game of the Week on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Welcome back, everyone, to Betsy Layne, Ronnie Newsom, Eugene Newsom, Thomas Rainey. Glad to have you with us. Eugene, we talk about Devin Martin and Devin Manning, that high-powered offense from Martin County. Let's look at Betsy Layne. And being a former coach, Eugene, you know how tough it is to win with a freshman quarterback, whether it's high school or college or first-year pro, and they've got a great freshman. He is the coach's son. His name is Eli Gerald. Eli on the year has already thrown for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's gotten off to a great start here, but talk about Eli Gerald there for a while. It's always good, just like a point guard in basketball, to have a coach's son as the quarterback.
Yeah, practice never ends, does it? When they go home, they still talking football. Let me correct myself. It was McGoffin County that Floyd County Central beat last week, and getting off the losing side of the ledger. Of course, they had a tough year last year, but a lot of excitement last week. And they are at, I think they're at, looking at some of the games that are out there tonight. Floyd Central is at Pike Central. And some games of interest, we have East Ridge at Harlan County. Hazard is at Prestonsburg. That's going to be a good matchup. I'm anxious to see that score. Knott County Central is at Lynn Camp. Leslie County is at Powell County. Perry County Central is at McGoffin County. Shelby Valley High School is at Letcher County Central. And I've got stars by 2 games tonight in the mountains. One of those is Johnson Central at Belfry, and the other one is Raceland at Pikeville. That is going to be 2 great matchups in the mountains tonight, and we'll bring you scores as they become available to us along the network. But, Ronnie, of course, you talked about Eli Gerald. He was 24-40 for 410 yards and 4 touchdowns so far. But they also run the ball. Grayson Hall, number 8, a freshman running back, he has had 14 carries on the season for 101 yards, and he has scored 2 touchdowns. And so I'm looking for an offensive game, but we talked about in the pregame too about Martin County, how they will spread the field, and they will make you cover the wide receivers from numbers to the numbers all the way across the field. And that is largely due, they set Maynard up for the run by doing that.
Well, you talk about Eli Gerald. Eugene, you talked about the 410 yards passing, and I talked about the 101 yards rushing. That's over 500 yards total offense by that one man in the first 2 games. And like you talked about, they're averaging, they've scored 86 points. They're averaging 43
I
points
looked at
a game.
Prestonsburg score on that first time, but 43 points a game, and you're 1-1. Lawrence County, beat Martin County 35-7, but they came back big with 44 points against Pike County Central. So I'm looking for a high-scoring game tonight, especially if the weather holds.
And Martin County, led by longtime coach Josh Muncie, they've had some tremendous seasons. They've advanced deep into the playoffs in recent years. He is doing an outstanding program outstanding job with that program, Eugene. Josh Muncie, a longtime coach at Martin County.
And I like what they do, too. I mean, they make no pretense about it. They're going to run the football, and they run with a lot of power. And, in years past, they would line up in a wing or a double wing, and they would just power the football between the tackles. But right now, like you say, they spread the field, and if you don't honor the pass, they'll do that run-pass option or the RPO on you, and they can move the ball.
A quick look at the schedule. Betsy Layne, after Martin County, they'll have Knott County, Floyd Central, and East Ridge. Of course, they're in the same district with East Ridge, Shelby Valley, Belfry, and Pike County Central. It should be an interesting district this year. Of course, you're going to have to put Belfry at the top of it and then everybody else, just to be honest with you. Belfry's gotten off to a great start at 2-0 on the season. And like you say, though, they will have a tough test tonight as Johnson Central, the Golden Eagles, come to Pond Creek. So that will be a great matchup.
I think I saw in one publication where Belfry was the number 4 team statewide.
Then, of course, they've dropped from 3A to 2A, Eugene. You think that'll make a difference in the postseason?
Well, who's in that 2A with them, and they will be. But I tell you, I was really surprised that they shut out Louisville Central 28-0 last week. That's been a long time rivalry right there between those two schools, especially in state championship games. And, of course, Belfry maybe down a running back, got hurt a little bit last week, but they've got a stable of running backs, and they'll be right back with it.
We talk about Josh Muncie, but what about the job here of Coach Jared Gerald from the Betsy Layne Bobcats? Eugene, as a former coach how important it is to upgrade your facilities, to build a foundation, to have a great program, and they've done that, and I think it's been spearheaded by Coach Gerald.
Yeah, the thing about it is that in today's world of high school football, the numbers are not what they used to be. You don't have 60, 70 players on most teams like you used to have in years gone by. But you got to make it fun. And one way to make it fun is to throw the ball around, have some plays, get a lot of people involved, and just really, really, winning. Winning breeds excitement. And Betsy Layne's been on the winning side in the last couple of years.
It is fun. You and I know, being former players, you love to play in an offense like that, to where there's a good chance that you're going to get a chance to catch the football and run the football, because the offense is not centered around one guy. Make no mistake, the keys tonight for these, and the stats bear those out. Devin Maynard for Martin County, and Eli Gerald, the freshman, for Betsy Layne.
It looks like Betsy Layne won the toss, and it looks like they're going to take the football.
They did win the toss, and they elect to receive. You don't see that. Usually the team that wins the toss, they defer. With that, we're 1 minute away from the kickoff. We're going to take our last 1 minute timeout, and we'll be back with more on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. It's kickoff time between Betsy Layne and Martin County.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
In a rush, dinner on the go, or ready to celebrate after the big game? Come into the Shelby Valley Diner. At the Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings made just the way you like them. And don't forget about our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every day. Shelby Valley Diner is where flavor meets family. Come hungry and leave happy at the Shelby Valley Diner.
Welcome back, everyone. There was a tunnel off to the right side, Betsy Layne fans, and here come the Bobcats coming onto the field from the right side. A quick look at the starting lineup for Betsy Layne. They will open at quarterback with Eli Gerald. He wears number 12. He is a freshman. He'll be joined in the backfield, different backs at different times. Number 8, Grayson Hall. He's a freshman running back. Also, Canyon Sloan. Eugene, he's got to be on our all-name team. He wears number 14. He's a sophomore. He's rushed 7 times for 162 yards and a touchdown on the year. Mason Hall also will see some action. Mason wears number 3. He is a senior. Also, Lincoln Hamilton, he's rushed the ball 5 times for 73 yards, a freshman, and he has 73 yards and 1 touchdown. The leading receiver, I'll tell you, Isaiah Allen, he's also a very good player on the hardwood. Isaiah Allen has 10 receptions, Eugene, for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's the offense. We'll set that offensive line for you when they get onto the field.
Well, it's going to be anchoring the center of that line is going to be Noah Akers, a freshman, number 55. And at right guard is going to be number 66, Wesley Hamilton. Right tackle, 67, Evan Carroll. And the left guard is going to be 64, Caleb Akers. And the blind side tackle, the most important position. He's got to protect the quarterback. That's Gavin Combs, a junior. He'll wear number 62. And that's the offensive line that will take the field for Betsy Layne when they put the ball in play from the line of scrimmage.
Eugene, get 2 young clubs here. Martin County only has 4 seniors listed on their roster, and Betsy Layne, not many more. They've only got 7 seniors. So these 2 teams combined, only 11 seniors on the roster, and we're ready for football. And here's another for the all name team. It's going to be, well, no, actually it's going to be number 3. I thought Sebastian Genovese was going to cut off. There's a short kick, end over end. Betsy Layne, the up back, takes it, goes around the left side. He's got a good return. He's out to the 40, 45, the 50, across midfield, and brought down at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and he had a good wall set up along the numbers across the field, and he was actually caught from behind. If he could have made a cut back into the center of the field, he could have taken that all the way.
I believe that was Grayson Hall on the return. Ball's going to be marked at the 48-yard line. First offensive possession of the night. Betsy Layne will have it.
2 seniors on that offensive line.
Betsy Layne dressed in the black jerseys, blue and black pants, white numerals and white helmet. There's a handoff off the right side, trying to get to the outside. He's not going to make it. Ball down for a loss of a yard, maybe 2. Devin Maynard in on the stop for them, and that was number 8, Grayson Hall.
Well, he tried to break that outside, but Devin Maynard really did his job by cutting the play inside, and when he tried to bounce it out, form tackle by Maynard, the senior, and he did a great job, and it's going to be maybe a loss of 1, so second down 11 coming for the Bobcats.
Just underway. Glad to have you with us on the APSN network. In the shotgun, Gerald drops, rolls to his right, looks, got a receiver open out in the flat. It's complete to the 40-yard line, going to be short of the first down, and that's going to be Canyon Sloan. Hey, when you got a name like Canyon, you got to be a good player, Eugene.
Well, he's going to be a yard shy as they're going to mark him at the 39-yard line. And one thing about that was that he put that foot in the turf at about the 40-yard line and broke it to the sideline. And I really liked the throw of Eli Gerald. He put it to where only Sloan could catch it as he was closely covered and made a great catch. And it's going to be, I'm going to say, 2-down territory to get a yard.
Well, I agree with you there. Split backfield. There's a snap. Taking it straight up the middle is going to be Eli Gerald, the quarterback. That was a design play. Let's see. I think they're going to mark him with enough for the first down. They do. I think Christian Caldwell is our white hat tonight.
He is?
He is, and that's the first down of the game.
New umpire is Pete Runyon, some of your softball officiating buddies.
Oh, Pete, he's a dandy.
But I was kind of surprised that time that Martin County did not put 2 players in the A gap and take away the quarterback run straight up the middle. At least make him go a man outside.
Reese Hamilton also in the backfield, joining Gerald. 1st and 10, new set of downs. Hand off to Canyon Sloan around the left side. He's got blockers in front. Nice cutback. He's got enough for the first down, and he is all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another first down for Betsy Layne.
Nicholas Trimble on the outside with the stalk block on the sideline, responsible for that first down because he really kicked his man to the sideline and gave plenty of running room for the running back.
9:41 remaining, no score thus far. The ball's going to be marked just outside the 25-yard line. Betsy Layne, they've picked up 2 first downs on their initial drive of the night.
Now look at this Eli Gerald. He's a pretty good sized freshman as well, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Looking at the line splits, they're not toe-to-toe, but they have close splits.
Gerald drops straight back.
He's got room
under the
run.
rush and almost sacked. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and lucky to do that. A lot of pressure right up the middle from Martin County.
And making that initial was Braden Fannin, a sophomore. He came up and really made Gerald pull it down. And, you know, if you look at the defense of Martin County, they've got all 11 players within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. They feel like that they can defend the deep pass with their speed, and they're going to take away the quick hitters.
Tell you, one of the better defensive players we'll see this year, of course, is Crayson Lafferty. Wears number 28. He's already got 24 tackles, averaging 12 tackles a game. And I think he'll surpass those numbers. Split backfield, and those are going to be offsides, I think, against Martin County. First penalty of the game.
Fannin jumped, and it looks to me like they're playing a single safety in this situation, as they've got number 12, Braxton Maynard. He's playing straight up with the quarterback as a single safety, which would give you the skinny post or a post flag if you want to throw it.
After a 1-yard loss by Betsy Layne on first down, they get 5 the easy way, makes it 2nd and 6. 8 minutes remaining in the first period. Hamilton in the backfield.
Look at the wide open
Mason Hall. Mason Hall's going to get it. Tries once again to get it to the outside, and he's not going to make it. Drop down right at the line of scrimmage. Good job defensively by Martin County.
Yeah, that was Ward who finished it off, number 0. But I'll tell you, they are very, very aggressive on the run right now.
3rd and 6. Of course, 4-down territory for the Bobcats. Ball's going to be marked at the 23-yard line. 7:30 remaining. One thing about it, Betsy Layne's keeping that high-powered offense of Martin County off the field with this drive.
You can't score if you don't have the ball. I really look for Sloan maybe be the guy they go to, maybe on a post route right now.
Allen out to the right side. This is Gerald. He goes, and there's a pass to complete to Reese Hamilton. And is it going to be enough for the first down?
It'll be about 3 yards short, 2 yards short, but it makes it very manageable 4th down for them. And what they did is they used a decoy with the wide receiver to run the middle route, and that allowed the out route for the inside receiver.
Pick up a 5 yards. Gerald showing a good arm on the rollout to the right side. 4th down and 1. Biggest play of the game thus far, if there is such a thing as a big play with 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Reese Hamilton in the backfield along with Mason Hall.
Look for a hard count. And they did do the hard count, but it didn't work. They may take a timeout.
They do. With that, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more. No score between Betsy Layne and Martin County. Back in 1 minute on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
They're lining up right now with.
Welcome back, everyone. 7:14 remaining in the first period. Betsy Layne has already used 5 minutes on this initial drive. They picked up 2 first downs. They have a 4th and 1 situation at the 22-yard line. In the backfield, Reese Hamilton. Also in the backfield is Spencer Hall, number 28.
And they're going to go with a power formation. They've only got one receiver, and that's Sloan to the right side.
Now, Crayson Hall is in the backfield. Here they come. Design play. That's Gerald. I like it. Oh, wow. Boy, he is hit hard at the 15. Eugene, you
Depends
got
on the spot.
Huh?
Depends on the spot. From here, I think he's got it.
Wow. Boy, he paid for that first down.
They're going to measure.
I'd rather turn the ball over downs, Eugene, to be hit like that.
Well, if you get hit in the head like that, that could be a penalty. And I'm looking.
That was close. I'll say that to a penalty, but they're going to bring the sticks all the way across the field. 7 minutes exactly remaining. An impressive opening drive for the Bobcats. And look across the field, Eugene, at the numbers. Not a lot of numbers on the Betsy Layne sideline. A big advantage for Martin County when it comes to total amount of players.
Well, they're going to stretch the chains. And Martin County says it is their football, and it is so close. And it is.
Wow.
Martin County holds on 4th down at the 19-yard line. And Gerald went feet first instead of head first. That might have been the difference.
So Martin County gets the stop. We look at Martin County led by quarterback Devin Maynard.
They had the ball for 5 minutes and come away with no points.
He'll have Daniel Dillon, Jeremy Begley, Crayson Lafferty in the backfield at different times.
They will spread the field, make Betsy Layne cover from sideline to sideline, and they will use the quarterback draw, and they will use other traps and draws to get some yardage.
Haney and Fields are Maynard's favorite receivers.
Straight run.
Yep, and big hole on the right side.
Gone.
He fumbled it, dropped the ball, still loose. I think Martin County got on it, and Eugene, he was off to the races. A gaping hole on the right side, but he dropped the ball. I don't think anyone touched it.
No one touched it. He just dropped it. I think he had it a little loose and maybe even kicked it out of his arms with his knee, but nonetheless a first down, but he stopped himself from a touchdown.
Ball's all the way out to the 31-yard line.
And so
big pickup.
They use those two backs in the backfield to run some power. They block down with the guard, and they get an extra blocker getting to the second level.
Let me say this. We use that term a lot, but Martin County's got some beef up front on that offensive line. Maynard, quick pass out to Haney. Haney catches it at 30. All the way across the 40 and across midfield. Jared Haney with the first reception of the night and hits enough for a first down, a pickup of 20 yards.
In my terminology, that is a hitch pass where you just raise up and throw it to the outside receiver, and the inside receiver, his job was to get a block on the man that was covering Haney.
Two plays, 2 first downs for Martin County. They have the ball at the 49 of Betsy Layne. Hand off to Lafferty. Gets around the left side looking, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 42-yard line, but still a good pickup of 7 yards for Lafferty.
And coming out of the game right now is Gavin Stepp, number 20. The last 2 plays, he has done some excellent blocking to allow Martin County to move the ball down the field.
We'll see Braxton Maynard, Easton Sloan in the backfield for Martin County. Straight I formation this time.
And Martin County is coming off the ball offensively with the big guys up front.
I formation. Lafferty dots the I. He's going to get it. Goes over the left side. Power football, and he struggles ahead. I think he's going to have enough for another first down.
Initially, I thought the tackle was going to be made by number 62, Gavin Combs, for Betsy Layne, but he didn't lock up. 1st
and 10 from Martin County. 5 minutes remaining. A fast running clock here at Betsy Layne here in the first period. No score thus far.
I think both teams have proven that they're going to move the ball.
Easton Sloan is at the fullback position. There's a toss sweep to Lafferty. He's got a hole around the left side, and he's running hard. He's across the 30, across the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Another first down, and Martin County has ran 5 plays, Eugene. They picked up 4 first downs.
But Blake.
Impressive drive here for Martin County. 4.5 minutes remaining first period. No score.
Kendall Mullins with a nice block that time.
Maynard, big, tall quarterback, throws out in the flat to Lafferty. It's incomplete. And he had some good yardage right there, but not able to hang on to it. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Both teams coming in 1-1 on the young season. We'll see Betsy Layne a lot down the road with games like with East Ridge and Belfry and Shelby Valley.
I think next week we have East Ridge hosting Prestonsburg.
Handoff around the right side, and not much there. A good stop by Reese Hamilton for Betsy Layne.
That was a good close down from his outside position.
Pick up about 3 yards on the play. Make it 3rd and 7. Martin County also in. That was the freshman Daniel Dillon with the carry.
Leland Atkins comes in for Betsy Layne. He'll play that nose guard position wearing number 76. You're right.
Dillon only a freshman.
I only see 12 players that are wearing jerseys on the Betsy Layne sideline. So they
thin in the numbers.
A lot of people got to go both ways and the special teams.
Shotgun formation, straight quarterback play up the middle, and Maynard is going to have enough, I think, for another first down.
Skylar Maynard on the tackle of Maynard. Skylar wearing number 40. He is a freshman for the Bobcats. Well, this first quarter has really flown by. We're down to 3:20 to play.
5th first down for Martin County. This drive starting at their own 12-yard line.
See, they can't get a first down inside the 5.
Yeah, ball's going to be marked right at the 14-yard line. Maynard split backfield. They give it to Dillon, the freshman. He runs hard, runs over a Betsy Layne tackler, and he gets good yardage down inside the 10-yard line.
That was just a case of they missed the tackles. They were there. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. And give credit where credit's due. Dylan Daniel kept his feet moving and was able to pick up 6 yards on the play.
2nd and 4 for the Cardinals. 2:37 remaining in the first period. No score thus far.
We'll have a couple backs beside him in the backfield right now.
And he hands off to Lafferty, and Lafferty may get to pay dirt, and he does. Crayson Lafferty with the touchdown from 7 yards out, and it comes with 2:22 remaining in the first period.
And again, missed tackles by Betsy Layne that allowed that score. So they're on the board 6-0. And now here is your all-name person.
I love it. Sebastian Genovese, a junior, wears number 81 on for the try for the extra point.
He is 3 of 4 on the season from extra point.
Snap is good. They get it down, and it looks good from here, and it is good. 2:22 remaining here in the first period. Martin County on top first as they lead 7-0 back in 1 minute on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
In a rush, dinner on the go, or ready to celebrate after the big game, come into the Shelby Valley Diner. At the Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings made just the way you like them. And don't forget about our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every day. Shelby Valley Diner is where flavor meets family. Come hungry and leave happy at the Shelby Valley Diner. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
See, Haney's going to kick off.
Welcome back, everyone. 2:22 remaining here in the first period. Crayson Lafferty with a 5-yard run to cap off an 88-yard drive. 6 first downs picked up by Martin County on that drive, and they lead 6-0. Genovese with the extra point. And Martin County set to kick off again. That is Jared Haney, of course, going to do the kickoff. And then he kicks it. Another end-over-end kick. Back to inside the 25-yard line. That's Hall with it. Hall trying to get to the outside. Another good return. Hall still on his feet. 2 men to beat. Haney, the kicker, finally brings him down, but not before he gets across the 50, the 45, and near the 40-yard line. 35-yard return for Mason Hall and the Grayson Hall, and the Betsy Layne Bobcats. Nice job.
Well, they did a really good job of just straight up blocking, and they created a scene. And he took that really from the right hash to the left sideline, and that was predetermined, and it was well blocked by Betsy Layne.
Grayson Hall has had 2 excellent kickoff returns. 2:10 remaining. Betsy Layne, they got all the way to the 12-yard line before they were turned away the last time.
I think they got to throw one deep to loosen up that defense.
Grayson Hall in the backfield, joining Gerald. He throws out in the flat. That's complete to Kenyon Sloan. Sloan eludes one tackler, gets all the way down to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards. Gerald is 3 for 3 now for 23 yards.
You know, for a freshman, Ronnie, I think that's how they measure a quarterback, how good they are, if they can throw from one side, one hash mark to the opposite sideline. He threw that from the left hash to the right sideline, and he had some pretty good stuff on it.
Minute 38 remaining. Martin County leading 7-zip.
We're seeing a quarterback in the making, aren't we?
Gerald, freshman, drops straight back. Good protection there. Breaks down. He throws out in the flat. Hits complete to Sloan. Sloan inside the 20, the 15, and ran out of bounds, but not for they pick up another first down.
Great design play.
Yes.
He was lined up wide on the right side. Everybody else ran a vertical, and he just, I call it a drag pattern. He was about 5 yards behind the defensive line, and he ran from the right side of the field to the left side of the field. And as Gerald rolled out, he threw across his body, hit him. A great play by Betsy Layne right there.
Kenyon Sloan getting off to a good start.
Now they got receivers stacked out here to the right. See how it is defended.
There's a handoff to Grayson Hall, and he's tripped up. He might have gone the distance, but he gets down near the 10-yard line. Short pickup, give him a pickup of 3, make it 2nd and 7. Betsy Layne can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown.
Substitution for Martin County, Jonathan Klein, a junior coming in. He is going to, I think he's going to play the strong side linebacker position, as it looks like a 53 defense, and also hustling in is going to be number 60. That's Kendall Mullins. Is going to be on the line, defensive line for Martin County.
Grayson Hall, the lone setback. There's Gerald, drops back, gets complete out in the flat.
Good block out there.
That's Sloan again, and Sloan's going to have enough for the first down.
Reese Hamilton with that block on that quick hitch pass, and that's going to make it 1st and goal for Betsy Layne. 23 seconds to go here in the first period. Ronnie, we have not been disappointed. This has been a great start to a football game.
Yeah, it has. 5 first downs now for Betsy Layne. They come into this game averaging 43 points, and I can see why. 7-0, 23 seconds remaining on the clock. Tell you one thing, old Kenyon Sloan's headed for a big night, Eugene.
Well, you know what the old coach and me would do right now? I would play press coverage. I'd get right up on him on the line of scrimmage. I wouldn't give him, and that's what they're doing.
Offensive line did a good job for Betsy Layne here in the early going. Gerald's going to roll to his right. He's looking for the corner of the end zone, and hits complete for 6. To guess who? That number 14. That is Kenyon Sloan. That is a touchdown. And with 18 seconds to go in the first period, Betsy Layne has moved to within 1.
Well, they thought that the play was going to go to the outside like they had done previously. But that time, Sloan gave them that outside look. And then he just slipped in behind in the back of the end zone, was wide open. And now going for the extra point, Sloan's going to kick it.
Good snap, puts it down, extra points up, but it's not going to be any good. It never got there, never got high enough. 18 seconds remaining in the first period. The score, Martin County 7, Betsy Layne 6, back in 1 minute on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Welcome back, everyone. 18 seconds remaining in a fast-moving first period, 7-6. Teams trade touchdowns. Martin County able to tack on the extra point. Sloan kicks it, and the up guy takes it, and he falls down at the 46-yard line. But that's going to be great field position for Martin County.
Yeah, they were expecting that because they had their hands team on the front line.
Skeens on the recovery for Martin County.
So 82 yards on their first possession and a touchdown. The extra point is the difference. They lead at 7-6 over Betsy Layne. And if you look right now, you got Betsy Layne's strong single safety about 20 yards off the ball. Maybe he'll walk up a little closer. They're giving about 7 to 8 yard cushions to the outside receivers. And look, Ronnie, there is nobody on the slot man to the near side of the field.
Well, he can get 10, but just Maynard raising up and throwing it to him. Now Sloan creeps a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Wildcat.
Yep. And Maynard goes in motion, and he's going to get the handoff. He's got the right side, and he's going to pick up big yardage, 9 yards before he's ran out of bounds. But a good pickup. That time, Eugene Martin County just giving them a different look.
Yeah, that was a little pop pass. I call it a pop pass because if you toss it, that way if you drop it, it's not a fumble, it's an incomplete pass. So that actually will count as a pass play.
Out of bounds, still 11 ticks left on the clock. They're going to have it second and short. Ball's going to be marked at the 46-yard line.
Again, they're giving a lot of cushion to the slot receiver.
Maynard, quick pass, hits complete, out in the flat. There's Martin County with the ball. Who is that? That is
number 10, Liam
Fields. And that is what you call a 46-yard pass and throw. And boy, I'll tell you one thing, Eugene, Liam Fields showed some speed after he made the catch out in the flat.
I would imagine he probably runs the 100 in track.
Wow, Liam Fields, a junior. Where's number 10? Wow, split the defense of the secondary, and he was off to the races. And
what did it take, 18 seconds?
Yep, and Martin County is on top 13-6. Genovese with the try for the extra point. Low snap, kick is up, and hit is good. 2 seconds remaining in the first period. Martin County 14, Betsy Layne 6. Back in 1 minute on the APSN network.
We'll stay right here for the last 2 seconds before the end of the first quarter.
I can hear Charlie out here.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Welcome back, everyone, and don't go away. 16-second drive for Martin County. After the short kickoff, they had great field position at the 46, and it took only 2 plays for Martin County to go 54 yards and go on top 14-6.
Well, they got 124 yards of offense already in the first period.
Yes.
Let's see if they kick it away from
Haney kicks it, little pooch kick. Betsy Layne, the up guy, comes up, and that's Hamilton, and he gets it out across the 45. That's going to be the end of the first period with the score. Martin County 14, Betsy Layne 6. Back in 1 minute for the start of the second period. You're listening to High School Football Game of the Week on the APSN network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom along with Eugene Newsom. Our producer, Thomas Ranny, on the APSN network. It's 1/4 in the books. Martin County leading 14-6. Eugene, any surprises that you've seen here in the first period?
I am really impressed with the downfield blocking by both ball clubs. I think that is what's been helping the receivers break free, and that's something that you have to really work at. The terminology is a stalk block, where you are just finding your man, and you're going to stalk him out, and you don't have to hit him hard. You just get in the way long enough for your receiver to get some yardage. And I'll give you a little bit of bad news right now. I just checked the radar. The storm line is coming through Paintsville right now, headed this way.
Is Paintsville nearby?
Yeah. Too close.
All right, third offensive possession for the Bobcats. Gerald's going to roll to his right. He's got plenty of time. He's going to go on top. And
what a catch.
Is it caught? Yes.
Lincoln Hamilton over the shoulder. Oh, there. I just saw lightning. We may have a delay coming right now.
That's a 20-yard pass and catch.
I just saw lightning, and I don't think the officials saw it. Yep, they saw it. They're clearing this. No, that's a sideline warning being issued. But I did see some lightning across the horizon. So this one will probably take a while to get over.
Another first down for Betsy Layne. That's their 7th. They have it again deep in Cardinal territory. There's a little pass, shuffle pass. That's going to be Sloan. Sloan dragged down.
We'll get 5 yards.
Yep.
A pop pass of their own. Just get that jet sweep. And instead of handing it off, you toss it a little bit, and it works. 2nd and 5, that really gives you anything you want in your playbook, doesn't it?
What about Gerald? 7 for 7, 67 yards here thus far in the game. 11:20 remaining, 14-6 in a game that's being threatened by weather.
You want me to throw a little jinx into the mix here? We've only had 1 penalty flag.
Yep, 1 penalty. 2nd and 5 for the Bobcats. They have the ball at the 25. Handoff to Grayson Hall. He tries the right side, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. I think he's going to be short of a first down.
And we're going to have a penalty. There's our 2nd penalty flag. And I think they are really upset. Something happened, and I don't know if it's going to be a sideline warning or if it's going to be a sideline warning against Betsy Layne, so they're not going to penalize them in yardage. But head coach Gerald is adamant on the sideline.
Boy, he is.
And he has finally got the final warning from the side judge.
Well, he threw his hat down, Eugene. He's upset about something. I'm not sure what he's seen that he didn't like, but it's apparent that Coach Gerald there's something out there he didn't like. And his son, Eli Gerald, the freshman, is coming back to the huddle with the play from the sideline. We're going to be looking at a 3rd down and 3 yards. Empty backfield for Gerald. Now he looks to the sideline. I think he's wanting another play.
Well, they're going to have to burn a timeout.
Yep, they are. Timeout on the field. 10:57 remaining in the first half. Martin County 14 and Betsy Layne 6 back in 1 minute on the APSN network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
In a rush, dinner on the go, or ready to celebrate after the big game? Come into the Shelby Valley Diner. At the Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings made just the way you like them. And don't forget about our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every day. Shelby Valley Diner is where flavor meets family. Come hungry and leave happy at the Shelby Valley Diner.
Gerald takes a snap, going out to his right, going downfield. He got a man, and it is.
Dropped it.
Wide open. That's Canyon Sloan.
There's a pass. Gerald first incompletion, but not his fault. Boy, he put it right on the money, Eugene. And the defense, just to be honest with you, the wide receiver looked like C.D. Lamb last night from Dallas. He dropped it. And, boy, Eugene, you can't lay it in there any better than the freshman did there.
That was a nice throw. That was about 40 yards in the air, right on the money. And, you know, I talked about they were going to have to stretch the field by throwing deep, and they've done that a couple of times. And on this fourth down, you know, not a bad idea to come right back with the same thing. Maybe bring it to the left side over here to Trimble.
I'm going to get Gerald out on the corner and see what he can do. Gerald trying to get outside now. He's being chased, and he just throws it away. Coach Gerald throws his hat up in the air, and even if that was completed, it was going to be a loss. So, and there's a penalty. Late hit on the quarterback. Let's see.
No, that's going to be intentional grounding.
It was intentional. Ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage or whatever, so another penalty against Betsy Layne.
No.
That's a loss of down also.
Actually, in high school, it doesn't matter if it gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's if you throw it away intentionally, it is a penalty. You know, if you're outside the tackle in college and professional football, if you're outside the tackle and you throw the football and it goes past the line of scrimmage, then that's okay. But where he threw the ball, you know, the ball's going to be spotted at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for Martin County. And the storm clouds are building over my head.
Well, you don't want to see the weather outlook that we've pulled up here in the press box. Oh, my goodness. What a storm is heading to Betsy Layne.
Yeah, I pulled it up on my phone here.
Quick pass from Maynard out in the flat.
A step from breaking it.
Yep, and it's going to be a pickup of 11 yards, enough for the first down.
I see why they wanted to start this game at 7. Might should have started it at 6.
Yeah, another first down. That's 10 first downs unofficially. Maynard now 3 of 4 in the game. He has thrown for 67 yards thus far. 10:23 remaining, 14-6. Martin County on top. Maynard's going to keep it, comes up the middle. He's got blockers. He's across the 40, the 45, to the 30. Hits a foot race, and Maynard is going to win it. Maynard takes it all the way from the 47-yard line. That will be a 53-yard scamper for Maynard. And more importantly, Martin County goes up by more than one score.
20-6, and, you know, you just got to say it like it is. When you're bigger, faster, and stronger, you're going to be able to move the ball.
Wow, I'll tell you what, Maynard showed some good speed. To be a big guy, 6'3", Maynard, he got to the corner, and he was off to the races. Sebastian Genovese on for the tries. 2 of 2. I think he's 3 of 3. Right down the middle it is. 21-6. Martin County out to a 15-point lead over Betsy Layne. 10:08 remaining in the first half. Back in 1 minute on the APSN network.
I just saw lightning again.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom along with Thomas Rainey, Eugene Newsom, Betsy Layne, and Martin County. Martin County 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, 3 extra points. They lead 21-6 over Betsy Layne. Betsy Layne has shown the ability to move the football, but all 3 drives have ended in Martin County, deep in Martin County territory, but only 1 touchdown thus far. And it's going to be Haney kicking off for Martin County. Betsy Layne will be moving right to left on your television dial. Martin County tonight, of course, dressed in the traveling white uniforms, white helmets, red numerals, and red pants. The Cardinals 1-1. Betsy Layne 1-1. 21-6. Before threatening skies here at Betsy Layne. And his will be here shortly. Haney with the kick. Back deep is Hall. Along with Sloan. It's a line drive kick. Up man's going to take it for Betsy Layne. And he makes some good moves. Gets across the 45 out near midfield. That was number 3, Mason Hall, on the return for Betsy Layne. Mason Hall. Where's number 3? And Betsy Layne's going to have their 4th offensive possession. And once again, good field position as it's marked at the 48-yard line. 21-6. Martin County on top.
All right, I changed positions on you.
Yeah.
I'm back in the press box.
Here comes Lincoln Hamilton to the near side of the field. Sloan split out to the far side of the field. I formation. Ratliff has it, and he's going to give it in the backfield, and they're going to pick up good yards around the right side. That's a pickup of 9 yards.
Betsy Layne.
Mason Hall, that was Grayson Hall with the carry. So it's going to be second short.
You talked about their youth. I think they're playing pretty well. They're moving the ball well. They got to shore up some things on defense, and I think they'll be a good football team.
Second down, let's call it a long 3 ball marked out to 45-yard line of Martin County. Once again, Betsy Layne has been in Martin County territory every possession. There's a handoff to the deep back. Gets around
effort,
it's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Good job of that left side of the defensive line by Martin County.
So 3rd down and 3 coming for Betsy Layne.
I think that was Spencer Hall on the carry that time.
You know, something that looks like it might go, and it's easy to do it from the press box, but it looks like maybe a reverse or a screen. Martin County's really coming hard with the defensive front. Maybe a middle screen right behind where the nose guard and the defensive tackles leave. 3rd
and 3 for Betsy Layne. So let's see, there's an official's timeout. Let's see, somebody's got to tie their shoe.
I think one of the best plays that Betsy Layne has run tonight so far has been that drag pattern that they ran across the field to Canyon Sloan.
You usually see that, Eugene, with a tight end. You know what I'm saying? But I love that drag pattern. Wide receivers go deep, and you just bring that tight end across the field.
Travis Kelsey makes a living at it, doesn't he?
Right side, that's Hall. Grayson Hall, he's going to be stopped short, picks up only 1 yard, and it's going to be 4th down. I think Coach Gerald will go for it, 4th and 2.
Well, one thing, too, that Betsy Layne is the pattern right now. I think they're running the ball into their sideline a lot.
7:50 remaining, first half, 21-6. You can't let this thing, if you're Betsy Layne, you can't let it get too far out of hand. I think it's early, it's in the game, it's in the second period, but I think this was a big possession for Betsy Layne.
They've got an official timeout for something right now.
It's not lightning.
No. I saw some in the distance. I don't think the officials saw it, but it was Then you check the weather radar. It's not far off. Maybe it'll blow to the northeast of here, and we'll keep playing football.
I want to thank all of our sponsors for making it possible to bring this game to you. We certainly appreciate it. A chance to showcase these young athletes in the mountains. Join us every Wednesday at 7:30, APSN Sports Talk. And there's a handoff up the middle, and I don't think he made it. It's going to be close.
Depends on the spot.
Wow.
If they
He
give him
ran
the
hard.
48, he got it.
That was Spencer Hall with the carry. Let's see.
He had to get just across the 48, and he did not do it.
Ooh. Once again, Betsy Layne for the third time in 4 possessions. They get into Cardinal territory, and they've turned it over on downs. Hall ran the ball very hard and didn't have much of a hole on that right side. Now here comes Martin County, and Eugene, what would you do defensive if you're Betsy Layne? You can ill afford to fall behind, I think, 3 scores right here before halftime.
Well, I think you got to come up and play some press coverage, and you've got to lock up, and you got to get your pursuit angles and make the tackle. See, right now to the near side of your screen, there's a big cushion with the wide receiver. And we got a whistle and timeout called by Betsy Layne. I don't think they had the personnel, they had the coverage that they wanted, Ronnie. And so they took a timeout to get themselves aligned. They trail 21-6 at this point.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for Martin County thus far in the game.
We talk about some games. We'll be posting our scores later on of all the games. The 2 big games that really capturing some attention is Johnson Central on the road at Belfry, and Raceland is on the road at Pikeville. Of course, those 2 matchups, they have a long-standing feud with each other, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, they have had some tremendous games over the last few years, and including a couple in the state championship. Pikeville has come out on top more times than not, but I'll tell you, I think Raceland, I like Raceland's chances tonight coming to Pikeville and getting a win. I don't say that too often.
And one thing about Martin County, they have had the quick strike offense. And again, look at the cushion they're giving to the wide receiver to the bottom of your screen.
Wide outs to both sides. Maynard has it. He's going to hand off up the middle. Big hole up the middle, and that's Crayson Lafferty. He's going to pick up 12 yards, cross the 45 down to the 44-yard line. Big pickup and another first down. And I tell you, the first downs are really, really piling up for Martin County. That's 12 unofficially in this game. Move it all the way down to the 45-yard line. Sloan split out to the near side of the field. Boy, Maynard is an impressive young athlete, isn't he?
He is.
Quarterback keeper left side across the 45, inside the 40, out near the 35-yard line, and close to another first down. Boy, don't you like having as a coach a big quarterback can see over the line, 6'3", 210. Wow.
Yeah, I think he stepped out of bounds a couple of yards shy of the first down. But yeah, you can do when you've got the running backs and receivers like they've got, you've got everything at your disposal.
Second to 6:18 remaining in the first half. Martin County 21, Betsy Layne 6. Martin County coming into this game with a record of 1 win and 1 loss, losing to Lawrence County, which is no disgrace. And then they came back with a big win over Pike County Central last week. Lafferty, the lone setback. Maynard stands back, fires it across the middle to Sloan. He's got it, and he gets down to the 26-yard line and enough for another first down.
That's a perfect slant route that time, run by number 10, Liam Fields Jr. He's a junior, Liam Fields.
88 yards passing on 4-5 for Devin Maynard.
He went 3 yards hard upfield and then cut toward the center of the field, and Maynard hit him in stride.
We usually called it a slant pattern back in our day. Maynard back. This time he goes out, and it's going to be incomplete.
He laid out to make the catch, but good coverage that time by number 10, Trimble, for Betsy Layne. He forced him to just throw it away, and that's a smart move by the quarterback. Don't risk an interception at this stage of the game.
Now, Eugene, will they come out with the little, like we used to call it, the little out and up to the receiver? You think maybe?
Wheel route.
Yeah.
I think they're going to put the ball on the ground right now. Some power to the right side.
They hand off to Lafferty. He goes around the left side. He's running hard, breaking tackles. It gets about 7 yards. He's going to be down to the 20-yard line. 5:30 remaining in the first half. 21-6, Martin County. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. Maynard has scored on a touchdown. Lafferty has scored on a touchdown, and Maynard has thrown a touchdown pass. Maynard drops back, pass out in the flat to Haney. He cuts back, and he's going to be near a first down.
Just a little bit shy, I think. Be 4th and about a half a yard.
Big play for the Betsy Layne defense. And, boy, that's another thing. Betsy Layne thin in numbers. I don't know if it'll come into play in the second half, but, boy, that defense has been on the field a long time, and a lot of these guys play offense too.
I think Maynard's just going to keep this one.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great call there, Eugene. Maynard runs over. Everybody gets down to the 5-yard line, and another first down for Martin County. They're going to have it first and go down near the 5-yard line.
When you got a thoroughbred, you put him in the race, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. When you got a Devin Maynard, you give him the pigskin. Ball's going to be marked just outside the 5-yard line. Here's a toss sweep to Lafferty around the right side, trying to get to the corner. It's going to be brought down at about the 3-yard line.
I saw a hold on the corner.
Well, if it goes against Martin County, that'll be a big penalty.
Did they call it? I see a flag now laying at the 6-yard line. I think it was a hold on Martin County. There's 2 flags out there, so holding is the call against Martin County. So a big penalty there. They'll mark it 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So they got a hold on the corner, and they got a hold on an offensive lineman. So they'll take it from the line of scrimmage, 10 yards back. It'll still be first and goal.
But they marked out at 15, yeah.
They're going to go all the way back to the 17, 18-yard line.
Second penalty now for 20 yards charged against Martin County. 4:16 remaining in the first half. First and goal from the 17. Maynard rolls to his right. He's looking. Throws down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Good job defensively by the Bobcats.
That's Tramble again. That's twice he's had that outside route covered.
Maynard now 5 of 8 on the night. Going to be second and goal. Will be big for Betsy Layne here to get a stop.
I still think you got to get Maynard more involved in it.
I think this time they'll try to pick up some positive yardage. My prediction is they'll try to get something on the ground, but we'll see. I know it's second and long, but they've been very successful with Maynard in an empty backfield.
They are in a run formation for him with that wing. I think they're going to take a timeout. Unsure of what they wanted to do. I don't think the communication got to the field, so Martin County takes a timeout, and we'll do the same. We'll be back with a score 21-6. Martin County leading Betsy Layne. This is the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
In a rush, dinner on the go, or ready to celebrate after the big game, come into the Shelby Valley Diner. At the Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings made just the way you like them. And don't forget about our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every day. Shelby Valley Diner is where flavor meets family. Come hungry and leave happy at the Shelby Valley Diner.
Back at Betsy Layne, where it is going to be second down and goal from the 17-yard line.
Maynard,
They got
empty backfield.
They got Grayson Lafferty in that wing to the right side, and they're going to run the Wildcat again.
Haney now in the backfield. Last time they pitched it to Manor. Look, see if they fake it this time. Nope, they throw it to Manor, and he's going to throw it across the middle. He's got a man in great defense that time by Lincoln Hamilton of Betsy Layne. He was right with him. Receiver on that play. Good job by Hamilton.
He was not fooled at all, was he? 3rd down and 17 coming.
Well, now I don't think, unless you're scrambling, I don't think you have any choice but to go to the air. Maybe try to pick up some of it. You know, Eugene, that play looked like the receiver was going to be open, but I'm telling you, Hamilton closed fast, made the good play.
And, you know, he was able to use that hand and get his hand on the ball without wrapping around the intended receiver.
Interesting call. Maynard, he's close to a touchdown.
He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Pickup of 16 yards. So let's see where they're going to mark him.
We'll mark him at the 3.
3-yard line is going to be 4th and goal.
Will they go for the touchdown or kick the field goal?
I think they're going to go for it, and then if they're not successful, what happens?
You got them pinned deep.
Got them pinned deep. So 3:57 remaining. Martin County already leading 21-6.
You know, at some point in time, though, a field goal might win you a ball game. This might be a good time to, work on it. I look for Maynard to keep the ball in his hands.
They're going to hand it off to Lafferty. A big hole over the right side, and Lafferty is in for his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the lead balloons to 27-6. And they overcome the big penalty, convert on a 3rd and 17, and then a 4th and 4. And Martin County's on top 27-6. Sebastian Genovese to come on for the try for the extra point.
He's got a soccer-style kicking, but he does just a little bit different than most. He has his kicking foot in front of his plant foot. Most kickers do just the opposite.
Maynard to hold. Snap is low. They pick it up. There's the kick, and it's good.
He's 5 out of 6 on the season.
4-4 tonight with 3:52 remaining in the first half. Martin County 28, Betsy Layne 6. Back with more on the APSN network.
Actually 7 out of 8.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. In a rush, dinner on the go, or ready to celebrate after the big game, come into the Shelby Valley Diner. At the Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings made just the way you like them. And don't forget about our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every day. Shelby Valley Diner is where flavor meets family. Come hungry and leave happy at the Shelby Valley Diner.
Back at Betsy Layne, everyone, where it's 28-6. Martin County leading Betsy Layne. As both teams have moved the ball, it has been Martin County, though, being able to convert touchdowns. And now the Storms are approaching. We are in a weather delay here at Betsy Layne High School. And it is a mandatory 30-minute delay once they see lightning. And every time they see it, the 30 minutes starts all over again. So what we will do here, instead of being here for 30 minutes, we will bring you up to date of this game. It is 28-6. Martin County leading Betsy Layne. And Ronnie, I could see it coming. We could see it on the radar. Might be a while before this one begins.
Well, one thing about it, we know it's going to be 30 minutes before we see any action. This stoppage comes with 3:52 remaining in the first half. We will recap the scoring before we go back to our studio. But Martin County broke on top first after they stopped Betsy Layne on downs at the 12-yard line. Martin County 88-yard drive took 5 minutes to hit pay dirt, and it was Grayson Lafferty with a 5-yard run made it 6-0. Sebastian Genovese tacked on the extra point that made it 7-0. Betsy Layne got on the scoreboard with 18 seconds remaining on the first period as Sloan took a 7-yard pass from Eli Gerald, the freshman quarterback, made it 7-6. The extra point was no good. Then 16 seconds and 2 plays later, Martin County found the end zone again. 46 yards, Devin Maynard to Liam Fields, made it 13-6. Genovese tacked on the extra point. It's 14-6. And then with 10:08 remaining in the first half, Maynard 57 yards scamper made it 20-6. Genovese tacked on the extra point. It was 21-6. And then with 3:52 just now, Lafferty got his second touchdown. Grayson Lafferty from 4 yards out made it 27-6. And Genovese tacked on his fourth extra point. A quick look at some other stats right now. Penalties, Martin County's been penalized twice for 20 yards. Betsy Layne one time for 15 yards. Unofficially, Martin County with 15 first downs already in this game. Betsy Layne with 8. There was no turnovers in the game. Eli Gerald, the freshman quarterback, is 7 for 9 in passing. Devin Maynard is 5 for 9 passing here thus far. Maynard has thrown for 76 yards, and Eli Gerald, the freshman, has thrown for 67 yards. So that's where we are right now, and we are going to take a timeout with the score 28-6. We are on a 30-minute rain delay on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network, and we'll step out of here, and we'll be back to you hopefully here in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us as you're listening